Many of us stay in toxic relationships because we believe that someone else will get the better version of that other person. One big reason why people stay in relationships with people with borderline personality disorder or narcissistic personality disorder or a combination of both is because they think about all the time and effort that they put into the relationship, and they feel that someone else, if they come in, is going to get the best version of that other person. They think about the sunk cost. We think about the money, the time, and all the energy that we put into this relationship. And you start thinking about it this way because you never really process the fact that the beginning was actually love bombing. And it wasn't actual a true love connection. And once you get that right in your head, you begin that the beginning of the relationship was a combination of emotional patterns, putting someone on a pedestal, limerence, and the newness of a relationship before it wears off. This is not true love. So we have to accept reality to understand that this person is not truly unconditionally loving us. This is a pattern of emotion and action and response. And sadly, we get caught up in our mind thinking the pedestal phase was true, thinking that was actual true love. And so when we're going through the ups and downs of these relationships and we're getting challenged on a daily basis, we wonder, oh, if I finally broke up with this relationship, will someone get the best of them? Because we're confusing reality with fiction. However, it's interesting because we're holding on to this relationship that is floundering at best. And one of the things that I want you to think about is, one, no one else is going to get a better version of them until they actually work on their self. They have to work on themselves. They have to stop creating narratives. They have to get coaching and counseling. They have to have self-awareness and see the part that they play. They actually have to have self-awareness instead of projection. Next, remember, you're self-sabotaging yourself by putting yourself in this relationship. You're thinking someone else is going to get the best, but again, that's just not accurate or not true. And you could actually be wasting a lot of time in this relationship instead of finding someone that can actually truly love you and you to truly love them. But last but not least, remembering that there's an entire distraction here. These relationships, when they get even more and more toxic, are just distractions in our life to get us away from the relationships we need, to get us away from the family that we need to have structure with, to get us away from like our kids from previous marriage relationships, to take us out of being successful and really working on our life. And so start analyzing that and seeing through the concept of love bombing to realize that nobody's going to get a better version of them, but if you were able to leave this relationship, you're going to get a better version of yourself.